Welcome to my channel. Is there an echo? What I'm trying to do right now is I'll be having roughly 30-minute sessions. I'll be having 30-minute live stream sessions. I'm just seeing the mechanics of streaming and how everything works. You know, they say practice makes perfect, so even though I've got nobody in the stream, I'm just gonna be here talking to myself. And if I have something good, I'll clip it. Like I'll make clips, shorter clips, and then I'll post it as a video later. Everything is gonna count as the live hours. And I'm also just preparing for when I actually get the chance to go out. I do have things that I'd like to be streaming with you guys. And of all days, my laptop decides to be slow today. Hi, how are you? When you join the stream, you can just drop me a comment so that I can actually know who's joining. But anyways, today is my second day trying out the live stream feature on my channel. And don't mind me looking up a lot because this is where my screen is. This is where I'm seeing the comments and everything. But otherwise, if this is your first time joining, my name is Mulo. If this isn't your first time, then welcome. But mainly on my channel, I'll be talking a lot about fitness, like fitness ideas, workout schedules, routines, my experiences, what I've researched on, because if it's only my experiences, I haven't really done much. But I also do a lot of reading and research, so I'll also be talking a lot about that. Now I'm seeing 3 people. Now I can actually say hi everyone. Welcome to my stream, guys. You're watching from the UK. What time is it that side right now? Oh, and I was saying, don't mind me looking up a lot because this is where I'm seeing the comments from. Alright, so my first few live streams, 1853. Have you already had your dinner? My first few live streams, I'll just be seeing the mechanics of the app, trying to see the features that I'll be using and what I won't be using. Yesterday I was streaming from my laptop. Today I'm streaming from my phone. I think my phone, the camera quality is much better, but in terms of the features, the functions, it's a little limited. If I'm streaming from the laptop, it has more features. So I don't know if you've been watching the few videos that I've been uploading, but my channel is mostly about fitness. And then every now and then I do a little bit of, what is like current events and whatnot. But mostly it's about fitness. So if you have any questions like how you'd want to maybe gain weight, because some people exercise to gain weight. If you'd like to gain weight, lose weight, literally any questions that you might have, you can feel free to drop your comments. We can chat together. Hi, welcome to my channel. We're at the dinner table right now. What's for dinner? Did you guys cook or you just ordered out? I don't know if it's a thing, but I hear a lot of people in the UK and people in America, they do a lot of takeout. They do a lot of takeout more than home cooking. So how is it for you guys? Hi people joining in. Welcome to my channel. Brown rice? I guess you cooked that one because when people are ordering out you don't usually hear people ordering brown rice. So I'd guess that you cooked that one. I'm trying to pin something, but I want us to do a little, should I call it a challenge? Home cooked is best for sure. I also prefer home cooked food. It's just that sometimes it's hard to find the time to cook, especially if you don't know how to cook fast. If you only know how to prepare slow meals. On my end, I find myself ordering more often than not, but it's just now that I was learning how to food prep, where you cook a lot and you get containers, like sizable containers, and then you pre-pack your food for across maybe 3 days or 1 week. For now, that's what's working for me. That one, it helps you track your food better. It helps you eat healthier, because it even helps you eat more nutritious, more balanced, because there are people that don't like eating vegetables. For example, on vegetables, when you're cooking a meal or ordering out, they'd rather maybe just get meat, or they'll just cook the meat. But if you're like preparing your meals and then you add a balanced diet, you have your vegetables, your meat. When you're hungry, you get the pre-packed food in the fridge. So when you're hungry, what are you gonna do with the food that's in front of you? You're gonna eat it. You just warm it in the microwave like 2 minutes, and then you eat it. So preparing your meals also helps you like eat healthier. You said you're by the dinner table. How many are you by the dinner table? Yeah, 3 of you by the dinner table. Are you all listening from the same device, or? I'll say hi everyone by the dinner table. I'll put up a live poll. If you can type, you can type. So what I'm asking is, you can ask anything, whether it's about hosting, like live streaming, like I'm doing, being a host, being the one hosting the stream, or anything, maybe fitness, or just life in general. You know, this is not really my first time streaming. I've done a lot of streaming, but it's usually on the TikTok app. It's quite different from this one. It's quite different from YouTube. Keeping fit, yes. Do you guys also work out? From the sounds of your healthy dinner, it sounds like you guys also. It sounds like you guys also are aware about your bodies. Do you guys like to work out? The best exercises to do when you want to keep fit. Well, there are plenty of exercises, depending on your goal, because keeping fit for some people is, you can keep fit by just having a balanced weight, like a weight to height ratio, or um, having, being fit is also being healthy. So if you're keeping your metabolism rates high, uh, it also goes beyond fit, like workouts, in terms of maybe your diets, your sleeping patterns, all that revolves around fitness. But when it comes to exercises like you have asked, it can just be as simple as morning jogs when you wake up, light cardio work, to keep your blood flowing properly, your heart pumping nicely, strong. But if you're talking fitness, like you're trying to build muscle or lose weight, that's also another thing. If it's losing weight, you can do more of cardio work. If it's trying to grow muscle, you can do more of strength training, where you're maxing out your limits. And slowly progressing as you max out your limits every time you work out. For just normal maintenance, three times a week is enough. 1 hour workouts. If you're trying to be consistent and you're trying to grow, for me I do 5. So what kind of fitness pattern do you follow, or would you like to follow? Maybe in my next live stream. Okay, right now this is we're having a Chinese holiday in China, so all of the gyms are closed down. A lot of shops, marketplaces. Like, this is a time when like the Chinese, they go to their villages, their hometowns, to spend time with their families, to like get into the new year with their grandparents, their grandkids. So right now I'd say a lot of places in China is like a ghost town, very, there's very few people around. If you're taking walks is actually, they can be very effective, especially if you do them consistently. If you take consistent walks, like at least every day, every morning or every evening, whenever you have free time, you take a walk. A good amount of steps, I'd say, is 10,000 steps. If you can do 10,000 steps every day, that's very, very helpful for many things. You'd see change in your skin, it would clear out your skin, it would keep your stamina levels high. It would do a lot of cardiovascular health. And it's currently, now it's after 3 a.m. and I've reached my daily target. I'll be doing a daily target of streaming for at least a minimum of 30 minutes. So when I clock that, I'll look at the situation. If there are more people in the stream, I can go on for a little longer. If not, then I'll be ending the stream. So yeah, you just continue taking your walks and tracking the food that you're eating, because I feel like fitness is also, it's also a lot about what you're not doing and what you are doing. Um, I feel like something that makes people give up or feel like it's hard is they give themselves very high expectations, like too high expectations, or too hard of a goal. Basically, if you're just keeping it simple, doing better than you were yesterday, then you definitely be on the right track, and it's at your own pace. Um, Walking is a form of cardio workouts. Walking is a form of cardio exercises. Running, if it's in the gym, you can do treadmill running, jumping jacks. You can do training with the ball, like with the what do you call it? Training with the ball, like like picking it up one side. You can put two benches on one side. You pick it up, you drop it the other side. You pick it up one side, you put it the other side. But if it's not in the gym, maybe if you are not subscribed to any gym, just walks again, running, any form of exercise, maybe cycling, swimming, making your making your workouts fun and not feeling like it's a job. Like just combining them into your hobbies. If you like to swim, if you like cycling, yeah. And then another thing also, if you are into sports, if you do any kind of sports, maybe football, American football, soccer, basketball, these can also be things that can help you with doing cardio exercises. If you're not looking to like build muscle or do strength training, you're just trying to keep yourself fit and active. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything too complicated or heavy. Just lightweight. Do you also exercise? IK the Great. You exercise from time to time. How often would you say you exercise? Let me say in a week. In a week, how often would you say you exercise? How you build strength without building muscle? Well, building muscle and strength, they kind of move together. So it just depends on the intensity that you're using actually. It just depends on the intensity. Because even doing light weights, that is already building strength, especially if you are consistent with it. But if you're trying to build muscle, there are actually certain exercises and workouts that you can do to target certain muscles to actually try to get them to grow. For instance, if you're trying to look big for guys, if you're trying to look big, you'd normally work your shoulders, especially the lateral delts, which is the side shoulders, and then you can also work the front delts and the posterior, which is the behind, and the anterior. That will give you like bigger shoulders, and then also your arms and your back. That will give you like a bigger body kind of shape, even the chest. But if you're working things like your legs, I think it's whether you're male or female, working the legs, it doesn't really make you look, because when you say trying to without building muscle, I think what you're trying to avoid is looking ripped, like looking jacked. So if you're doing the same workouts, you won't necessarily look ripped unless, like I said, it depends on the intensity. YouTube short supervisor. You're saying you work out sometimes, like from time to time. How often is from time to time? So do you work out to just stay active, or do you work out to maybe lose weight or build muscle? Or you're more active in sports? Yeah, then if you're replacing sports with improving, what exercises can I do to improve core strength? Core strength is usually located around here, your abdominal area. So if you're doing a lot of ab workouts like sit-ups, leg raises, those kind of things, if you're trying to build your core strength, because your core engages from here, your abdominal area. And then if you're doing a lot of resistance training, a lot of resistance training also helps with core strength. When I say resistance training, I mean exercises like planks. And you can start small, even just 10-second planks. When you get used to 10-second planks, you can progress on to 15 seconds, then you go to 20 seconds. When you feel like 20 seconds is easy, you can go to 30, 40, then you can go to a minute. When you feel like a minute is easy, then you can increase the reps. You can do maybe 1 minute planks, 3 sets. A lot of isolating exercises, also like wall sits, where you just lean, put your back against the wall, and you go down low into a squatting position and just hold that position. That's also another form of core strength that would help with the lower body, actually, legs, in your legs. And yeah, there are plenty more, actually. You can also do exercises like crab walks, frog jumps, burpees. These help with core strength. These help with actually like full body workouts. And then it also depends on the sport. You said you're more active in sports. If it's basketball, football, swimming, there are also like certain exercises that you can do to help you become better in whichever sport it is that you play. If you're more active in sports like running, there are also exercises specifically for running that help you with increasing your speed, your stamina, your acceleration. All those also help. So, do you guys have maybe any other questions or anything that you'd like me else to talk about? You play football. If you play football, then you can do a lot of, meaning you need a lot of strength in your legs, right? If you're trying to like increase strength in your legs, you can do a lot of exercises that increase strength in your quads, which is like your front legs, the front part of your thighs, your quads. Exercises like squats, exercises like burpees. Burpees is where you get into you jump and then you land into a squat. You go down for a push-up, you get back up and you repeat the same cycle. That's a burpee. Exercise for football. Then also running. Running is also good because it helps you with your stamina, with your speed. So I've said burpees, running, squats. You can also do exercises like leg lifts. You can do exercises like leg lifts. Then also the hamstrings. The hamstrings are actually very important in terms of leg strength, because a lot of your strength comes from the rear part of your legs. When it comes to running, your calves and your hamstrings, this joint that's at the back of your knee. And then in your ankles, the stronger your ankles are, the better it helps you with actually running, because the whole mechanism of your foot, the movement of your foot, where it's, how do I put it? The faster your ankle can like propel your foot off the ground, it actually helps you increase its speed. So if that can happen, if it pushes you off the ground with more strength, having more strength in your ankles and your calves basically helps you increase with speed. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Mobility also, because if your body is all strength and no mobility, then you're kind of now just having non-functional muscles. Because for your strength to actually be effective, you need to be mobile. So a lot of stretching also. A lot of stretching is very important in exercising before the workouts and after the workouts. And then even on your rest days, if the days that you are not actually exercising, if you just do at least a workout more of stretching your muscles, like contracting and like retracting them, that also helps with mobility. When you're talking about like exercising in your hips, also the abductors and the adductors. There's a machine in the gym that you use the adductor for the adductor muscles and the abductor muscles, which is the outside of your thighs and the inside of your thighs. That also helps with um, it also helps with mobility. It also helps with strengthening the lower part of your body. And this goes for like literally any sport. If it's football that you play, basketball, swimming, these workouts that definitely help in those areas. Guys, it's been much fun having you guys on, like far much better than the first stream that I had, because the quality is better today and the traffic is also better. So thank you all for joining in. uh, Thank you for being amazing in the comments, being engaging. But before I log off, I'd like to know what topics you guys want to see in my next live stream. Should we do a mini workout together, or would you like more stories about content creating and being a YouTuber? If you're trying to get into that also, or maybe just entirely something else, or maybe it would be something entirely different. Would you like to hear more stories about content creating and being a YouTuber, the difficulties, challenges that you'd normally face, if it's something that you're trying to get into? Or would you like to hear more about fitness exercises, or we should do like a mini workout together for my next live stream? What would you guys like to see? All right, thank you guys so much for joining in today. It's been a pleasure having you guys. You guys were much fun. And I'll see you guys on my next stream. Maybe I'll put a poll. Maybe I'll put a poll on my other social media platforms. Maybe like my YouTube. I mean my Instagram. I'll put a poll asking what people like to see. So if you'd like to participate in that, you can check out my Instagram. It's under the same handle, the same username, Salong Fitness. And just look out for the poll that I'll put out for my next stream. Probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the day after, but most likely tomorrow. So see you guys wherever you guys are watching from, the UK, Zambia, America, China.